Hi, everyone. I wanted to take a minute to go through this activity just because there are a handful of you who either haven't been in class or you are distance learners. So I want to make sure that you understand how to solve these problems right here. So the first thing that I'm going to have you do is you want to look at the isotope name. The isotope name right here is going to be phosphorus, and then it's phosphorus 31. Okay. And so when we're looking at that, phosphorus is the name of the isotope or the element, and then 31, that's going to be your mass number. And mass number is number of protons plus number of neutrons. Then when you look at the symbol, okay, when we're looking at the symbol, and I'm going to bring a smaller pen here, that 15 is the atomic number. The atomic number is the same as the number of protons. So I know that phosphorus has 15 protons. I also can look on the periodic table and find that as well right there. So if you look right here at phosphorus, phosphorus has that 15 right there. That's the number of protons or the atomic number. So I have protons is 15. The 31, again, you see it here as you also saw it in the isotope name. So the 31 is the mass integer, okay? And so from that, I can solve the number of neutrons because the number of neutrons is the mass number. So this number right here minus the number of protons. So mass number minus protons is going to end up giving me the number of neutrons. So if I do that, 31 minus 15 is 16, okay? Another way for you to look at it is neutrons plus protons is equal to your mass number, okay? Now, when I'm looking here at this -3, that -3 right there, when I'm talking about this -3 right here, that's the same as the ionic charge, okay? And when I'm looking at ionic charge is protons minus electrons. And the reason it's minus is because electrons are a -1 charge and protons are a +1 charge. So protons minus electrons. So 15 minus something equals -3, so minus 18. Now, another way for you to look at this is because I have a -3 charge, that means that I have 3 more electrons than protons. And when I'm looking at an atom, I cannot change the number of protons because that would change the identity of the atom. So I can only change the electrons. So 15 minus 18 gives you -3. Also, if I look at phosphorus, I'm going to find the group and the period and whether it's a metal or non-metal. So when I look at phosphorus over here, phosphorus is in my non-metal category. This is my reactive nonmetals. So this is a non-metal and it is in group 1, 2, 3A, 4A, 5A, or you can even see right here, it says group 15. So phosphorus is group 5A or 15, and it's in period or row 1, don't forget the row with helium, 2, 3. So phosphorus is going to be in period 3, and for your group, you could write either 15 or you could write 5A, okay? Either way, you would be correct, okay? And then also when we're looking at, is it a metal, a non-metal, or a semi-metal? It is a metal. So we're going to write metal here, okay? And then I'm going to look at question number 3 because that one seems to give you a whole lot less information, yet we can still get all of this information from what we're given. So we're looking at strontium 90. Strontium 90. So we know if we go over here, our mass integer is 90, and then we have to look up strontium on the periodic table. So I'm going to open up my periodic table, and I'm going to look right here. I have strontium. Strontium is Sr, and the atomic number is 38. So Sr 38. So I know I have an Sr down here. And then the 38 atomic number goes on the bottom. So this is 38 here. Okay. And then the 90 goes on the top because the mass number goes on the top. And I'm going to start filling some things in. So 38 is my number of protons. Okay. And then remember, mass number minus protons is the same as neutrons, or neutrons plus protons equals mass number. So 90 minus 38 is going to give me a number of 52. And then I'm also going to look at the next thing, which is going to be my atomic or my ionic charge. 38 minus 36 gives me a +2 charge. So I'm going to put a +2 right here. Okay. And then I know that strontium is a metal. And actually, I just noticed something. If you go back with me real quick, I said that phosphorus was a metal. Phosphorus is not a metal. If you look back, phosphorus is going to be a non-metal. I apologize for that. Okay. And then if we look at the group is what column and the period is what row. So when I look at that, strontium is in group 2 and it's in row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my period is going to be 5 and my group is going to be group 2 or 2A is fine. Either way, 2 or 2A. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful for you as you're going through things. If it's not, go ahead and reach out. Let me know if I can help in any other way.